Hello and welcome to the Joy Chemistry Podcast. I'm Dr. Maria Malater and I am your host. So today we're going to be talking about believe and achieve. So for me, this whole thought about believing and achieving mindset came when I was in high school. So I was in the Junior Achievement Program of Chicago, and at that time, that program was held in the evenings, and it was Wednesday evenings, and we would go on site to a local corporation and the people of the corporation would mentor us through the program, and it was really phenomenal. Mine was at AT&T in Lisle, Illinois, and it was great. And so during that time, we would build, and then liquidate a company within a semester. And so it was a very structured curriculum. It was really great. But the best part about it being in Chicago is there were so many corporations that were founded in Chicago and supported and sponsored the Junior Achievement Program. So that gave us extra access to different people. For example, when at the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, they have a section called the Business Leaders Hall of Fame. I had up my business game when I was in high school, put on the navy blazer and the white shirt and the red scarf, and I was an ambassador for one of the winners. And who that winner was Kemmons Wilson, and his wife, and he was the founder of Holiday Inn. So it was really great, all the different people that we would meet. So we would have local conferences and competitions, regional and national competitions and conferences. So there were a lot of great speakers that were brought in and a lot of really great exercises that we had that helped us learn about business and the different professional development aspects of what you do in business, how to be a leader, how to be successful, and how to have the right mindset. So in Chicago, there is the Aon Corporation, and that was founded by W. Clement Stone. So we were super blessed. They were a sponsor to Junior Achievement of Chicago. So we ended up getting a lot of the different books and special keynote presentations from people of that organization to help us with our mindset and attitude to be successful. So believe and achieve is something that has come throughout my entire life, which was started from that experience of hearing about the principles of W. Clement Stone, the founder of Aon. So I'm going to read a little bit about believe and achieve from a book on W. Clement Stone's principles of success. So let me start with a little bit of the story, because we don't have to overthink believing and achieving. We don't have to have it clutter our mind. We don't have to overthink it. We just have to really get clear that we believe in ourselves and that we can achieve. So there's a great story about Vince Lombardi and his dedication to the basics. Once, after the Packers played a particularly bad game, Lombardi got on the bus, held up the ball, and said, "Gentlemen, this is a football." From the back of the bus, Max McGee spoke up and said, "Coach, you're going to have to slow down. You're going too fast for us." Patrick Ryan chuckles, obviously, relishing telling the tale as he segues into comparison to Lombardi and W. Clement Stone. Stone is a strict fundamentalist in business principles and the principles of life. One of his greatest successes, something that I have always believed in and tried to stay with, is to remember the value of the basics. A trip back to the basics periodically is always important, but it's especially essential when things aren't going so well. Go back to the basics and remember where you came from. He's a great advocate of that and it has been the cornerstone of his success. Something that has allowed his success to endure for so many decades has been to going back to the basics and remember where you came from, taking stock of your successes and how you believed and then you achieved. So I wanted to take a few moments to walk through his 17 success principles. That sounds like a long list, but they're short and we'll go through them. And they're categorized in a couple different ways. So part number one as far as believing and achieving, is all about your attitude principles. So, first, number one, you have to have a positive mental attitude, or for short, PMA, positive mental attitude. Then you have to have a definitiveness of your purpose. So knowing your purpose is super important because it helps you stay focused and helps you with your attitude. Then going the extra mile. That's an attitude. How can you go the extra mile? You also, from an attitude perspective, need to learn from defeat. So there's a lot of current books coming out about how you need to learn from your failures, take risks that are intelligence, and continue learning. And that's an attitude about how you can be successful. Then some personal principles. You want to have personal initiative, enthusiasm, a pleasing personality, self-discipline, budgeting time and money, maintaining a sound and physical mental health. Those are all important personal principles. So making sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're getting enough sleep, you're taking care of your time, spending time with loved ones, all personal principles, and also having the personal initiative and the enthusiasm. In part 3, they categorize it as fraternal principles. And so this is how you connect with others to ensure that you are achieving your goals. So one would be to have a mastermind alliance. And so you build together a group of people that have a lot of goals and that you can build a mastermind to support each other. Now, these are structured in a lot of different ways, but the end thing is that you're looking to have people support your goals. And so, you talk about the goals that you have, and people encourage you along the way with the mastermind. You can also possibly read a book together as a mastermind so you continue to learn, which is super important to being successful in life. Then you want to focus on how you can build teamwork. No person is successful alone. We don't do it alone. We always do it with other people. Our success rests on our relationships and the teamwork that we have. So this is super important. Some of the intellectual principles for success: have a creative vision, have controlled attention. So make sure you're staying focused, and then accurate thinking. So you want to check and see, are you distorting things? Are you making sure that you're doing the right amount of research for what your goal is, so it supports your success? Then finally, there's a spiritual principle, and that is about applied faith. So it's just your own belief system and spirituality and what that means for you. And that's an element of success. So I wanted to walk through the various 17 principles of W. Clement Stone's success principles, and also how you can believe and achieve. So remember, it is attitude, personal principles, how you relate with others, intellectual principles, and your spiritual principles. These are all important for being successful in any endeavor and in life. So it's important to go ahead and take a look at your mindset and remember to believe and achieve, because your thoughts are ruling your life, and you have to make sure that they are in line with your goals. So again, reminding you that mindset is super important to success, and what you think you can believe, you can achieve. And I know that that comes from Walt Disney, but think about it. You create your own life story through your beliefs. So in order to be successful on your terms, pay attention to what you're thinking about, how you'll achieve your goals, and your attitude. And definitely, I love this, have a positive mental attitude, or PMA. It's so super important to life, because life can be hard, and it will be hard. No one has an easy journey. And so keeping a positive mental attitude helps you get through the highs and the lows of life. So again, Thank you so much for listening to the Joy Chemistry podcast. I want you to believe and achieve in your goals and take care of yourself and be well. So, thank you for listening to the Joy Chemistry podcast. I'm Dr. Maria Malater, and I wish you much success. I wish you that what you believe, you achieve, and that you create the best life that you would like to live. So, again, be well, and until next time, thrive in life